Adinjin Ada is from BTL 818 student of City Udanao campus. So this debate position topic resolved as the global or international free trade has done more harm than good. Free trade, often known as laissez-faire, is a government policy in which taxes on imports or subsidies on exports are not used to discriminate against imports or interfere with exports. A free trade policy, on the other hand, does not entail that a country relinquishes all control and taxation over imports and exports. Global trade is also what they call international trade, which about importing and exporting goods and different kind of services all throughout international boundaries. For enlightenment, products and services that enter a country for the purpose of sale is called imports, and the other one is called exports, wherein the goods and services is tend to leave a country to be sold in another. Hence, in relation to this debate position topic, if the global or international free trade has done more harm so than good. So as what I've observed while searching about international or global free trade, there is a lot of pros and cons issues that were tackled. Or some say consumers and the countries benefit from international trade since they can get products and services that are not available or are more expensive in their own countries. But some contend, however, that international commerce can be harmful to smaller countries and putting them at a disadvantage in the global arena. In addition to that, as for me, I will make a stand that global or international free trade is called because trade takes place for a variety of reasons. In a stable and equitable society, countries could specialize in producing what they are very excellent at using their comparative advantage and export it to other countries to make money to invest in things they are not so good at. Furthermore, the more global commerce there is, the more competition there is, since trade pressures prices downward. As a result of trade, international economic efficiency improves and individuals have the chance to access better items at reduced prices. And at the same time, trade can market itself by making available the most up-to-date production practices innovation. Also considering that there is another term that economists need to take account to. It is called opportunity cost, in which it refers to the potential gains of an individual, investor, or even an organization in exchange of what they have sacrificed for. Opportunity cost help us in selecting the greatest option from among all those offered. It enable us to make a prudent and an efficient use of all available resources we have, since it helps the economic profits. For that reason, each nation should produce items that are for which its domestic opportunity costs are lower than those of other nations, and then trade these goods for ones with greater domestic opportunity cost than those of other nations. Lower pricing and better products for consumers improve political ties between nations and are more efficiency for home providers, and are all benefits of trade. An example to that, for year 2008, the Philippines and Japan signed a free trade agreement. FGFPA is the Philippines' first bilateral free trade agreement covering products, services, investments, natural person mobility, intellectual property, customs processes, business, environment enhancement, and government procurement, among other things. And I think my stand coincide with Mr. Jeffrey Sachs as Special Advisor to the UN Secretary General and former Director of the UN Millennium Project, because he says when countries open up to trade, they generally benefit because they can sell more and that they can buy more too, and the trade has a two-way gain.